Struggling with the Kubernetes costs as a beginner, let's slash them without sacrificing the performance. Here is the top 3 cost-effective strategies to get you started. That is number 1, go managed. Use free tiers of Google Kubernetes Engine or Amazon EKS or Amazon Azure AKS. They handle the infrastructure, so you pay only for what you use, no upfront servers. Number 2, right size resources. So what is the here the horizontal pod autoscaler to scale the pod automatically. So use only spot instances for non-critical workloads up to 90% cheaper. And number 3, monitor and optimize. So install free tools like Prometheus or Kubecast to track spending. That means you can delete unused resources and use the efficient storage like persistent volumes with a cheaper cost. So here now we go with the, so remember, start small and test on a free cluster like Minikube. This is completely on the Minikube cluster. I will show you with the demos and I have given you with the examples. And before moving to the practical example, so I will show you the clear, I have updated the running nodes here. You can see all the running nodes which are available for the all 3 examples from here. Cost effective strategies here I have updated already. So now we will move on to the practical session. Let's go to terminal here. So number 1, so zero billing Minikube, note that, and doesn't connect to paid services, is completely free service for the local Kubernetes cluster when you install the local Minikube. Now we will move on to the commands to execute. So first one, I will show you the file which I have completely arranged already. So for the demo purpose, you can save the time as well. So this is the file which I have right now, and this is the nginx deployment file. Here the kind is deployment, start a small to keep the cost is low. Replicas only one I have given right now, and here the alpine image, lightweight and image to save the resources, and that is also one. Even it is a Minikube, and the service deployment, one service, one deployment, and then pod. So now try to execute this kubectl apply -f nginx deployment.yml array. Small typo here. So here you can see this deployment nginx have created and the nginx service is also created. Now clear this and now try to get those services. Now get deploy fast. nginx ops deploy is running. Now get the service, get svc. So load balancer, the nginx service load balancer is running. Now get the pod, get pods, nginx and load balance is. Now we have to try to execute the, we have to get the URL so that we can hit the URL in the browser to see whether nginx service is running or not. Get the URL minikube service nginx service -URL. This will give you the URL, and if you are will try to see in it browser. So here you can see this is the URL for checking the, open a new tab, hit those URL. See, welcome to nginx. If you are using this page, web server was successfully installed and further configuration required if you are doing any examples. So the first one is completed. Now what's the second one? Under this managed deployment, the leverage managed infrastructure, the first one was completed. Now right size resource limits. So resource limits, here you can see this, minimize the initial cost with auto scaling, then simple application replace with your own nginx alpine. This is also sorry guys, simple application replace with your own, and scale up. If CPU percentage greater than 50%, it will automatically scaled up with the horizontal pod autoscaler. You can see this kind of horizontal pod autoscaler. Move on to lab. Clear. cat auto scaling application is here. So here you can see this, the deployment replicas only one, nginx alpha and simple application replace if you have any other thing and replace with your own based on your requirement. And request minimal cpu, here we are specifying the resource limits. So this is especially for the resource limit, right, to minimize the cost. So request minimal cpu, that is 100 MB, that's limits prevent overuse. Okay, this not more than cpu, that is 200 MB. So this is the auto scaling horizontal pod auto scaler with the deployment sample application 1. Maximum replicas is 5 and min replicas is 1. If the cpu percentage is greater than 50%, it will automatically apply the auto scale. Apply -f. What is this auto scaler? Auto scaling application dot yaml. Okay, see this sample application was created and HPA unchanged. That means once it is created, then you will go with the now how to get those autoscaler get HPA. You will see this horizontal pod autoscaler. You can see the sample HPA and deployment CPU usage is greater than 50% and it will automatically increase. Right now it is unknown. So minimum pods and maximum pods 1 and replicas is 1. Okay, that is the one. Now try to get the pods. See, two parts is running. Earlier one, this is nginx and this is sample application. Just now we have created the sample HPA. For that it was created. Should scale up to 5 if load is very high. If it increases the greater than 50% of CPU usage, it will automatically increases. Number 3, monitor and optimize. So monitoring and optimize, track and clean up the resources if unused resources. Now for that also I have one configuration here. So cat monitoring cleanup. Okay, so this is very lengthy, so you can go through this one for. So replicas as usual, minimum replicas is 1 and this is the Prometheus we have configured and the label matching with the selector. Okay, so image name is Prometheus, version I have given, free monitoring tool, that was no cost, and basic data persistence with mount path. So we have configured here the config map, that is Prometheus configuration. So right now it is not required for you guys and don't worry about it, just practice it. This is the configuration map, the reference we are passing here, and the service, the job, what cleanup job is doing this. So lightweight and the busy box image we have used here. What is required here? So one deployment, then under the containers volume mounts and volumes and configuration map with cleanup jobs. So 3 files is required. Now try to execute this. If monitoring relation.yml. See this Prometheus created and Prometheus configuration is launched and job was created. 3 things has been done here. So now we will try to get the pods first. Get pods. So here you can see this Prometheus one pod and cleanup job is one pod. So 2 pods are created and cleanup job is not yet it was already completed, so it was not running right now. Now we use the port mapping for this. For accessing the Prometheus, use kubectl port forward deployment. Use the deployment name what we specified in the Prometheus. Do not use any 9090 colon 9090. It will be port mapping for the accessing the application. Forward port mapping is ready. Now you can try to access using the local host. Go to browser, localhost 9090. You will see the Prometheus configuration. See this Prometheus was configured successfully, and if you have any graphical versions, you can execute the queries based on your requirement. This is what the exact version. And now you the job logs. For that you can use the separate shell for that. So now go logs job. If any logs are there, it will be displayed cleanup hyphen job. If there kubectl is typo, checking for unused resources. Right now there is no unused resources, so it is not ready. And you can see it in browser if there are anything alerts. No alerts as of now. Graph status runtime build and configuration. You can see this rules target service discovery. So you can check out this and you can configure whatever is needed for you. Configuration 15 seconds is the global configuration here. No alerts as of now. Okay, so this is what the configuration, and you can try to use this. What is the terminal here? So this is how you want to do the zero cost strategies for Kubernetes application. See this number one is this go managed version and resource management and monitor and optimize. So remember, start small. That is for local it is very interesting and useful for the beginners. And if you are using the any cloud services, that we need to specify externally with the help of AWS EKS or by providing the driver types, and that is not required for you guys right now. You want to show me that, I can give you this mini cube start hyphen driver. Here we are specifying the driver type, that is AWS or GCP hyphen driver equal to GCP. So then only the cost will be accepted based on the usage. And right now we are not using any driver type of GCP or AWS, so it is zero cost. That is was the main intention for the zero cost strategies for beginners. I hope this is very useful for you guys, and if you are interested in more tips on Kubernetes, you can hit on like and subscribe for more interesting videos. Thank you.